All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back. Follow Fisher is live again. This time, no Foundation. We've been playing Foundation pretty hard the past couple days, enjoying the 1.0 release. But today, we're back at the mini grinds. That's where we're at. Today, we do some Shoretroopers. Get this going again. Sorry, I'm still drinking some coffee on the side. And a Red Bull, simultaneous. You think I'm kidding. But no, there they are. There is the coffee and the Red Bull. Rough night last night. I don't know. Didn't get great sleep. But we're here. Trying to move the mini sessions around a little bit to see what works best. But if you're just joining us, thanks for joining us. And we've been working on these Shoretroopers. Didn't look too far off, huh? Not too bad. Let's see. I think the camera's fine. Maybe we can zoom in a little bit, but definitely better than it was. So, last time we finished up the metal accents on the back. You can see the buttons and the buckles and some of the straps and stuff. Backpacks, all that stuff. We got an ink coat over all of it. So we did that. We did bases We got a lot of our base work done. Everything got a coat of the sand golem. We also got some rocks and stuff put together. I hammered out this mortar, and the officer got some stuff too. Oh, excuse me. Sit here and cough my head off. So I think a lot of these are going to be pretty close. I mean, honestly. So I think the officer's pretty much mostly done. I got his rank bars to do. And go back in with a super fine dry brush of the weapons, like something a little lighter. Also do fingers, but maybe a wash on all the leather parts again. Yeah. Just trying to get them done. Just trying to get them off the table. Or on the table, off the work. All right. I apologize for that. I guess we're back now. I gotta see what the heck's going on. I think it's an ISP thing. At 6 a.m. every Monday. It loves to be wild. I think we're back up. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Fun times. But if you are just joining us, welcome. I'm follower Fisher, Bill Fisher. Welcome to my channel. Here I'm a dad gamer. What does that mean? Well, it means I play a lot of stuff your dad would play. Strategy, simulation, management, that sort of stuff. On the side, I also build models and miniatures like we're doing today. And I am very congested this morning. I apologize, everyone. All right. So before I keep yapping on about me, let's focus on these things. So we got some model up. Pretty much done. So the one thing to note is this armor piece here. So these guys have, so I'm just going to pull the keyboard over. I'm not sure if these are regular Shoretroopers. Feature sand-colored armor with a red band around their right arm and a white stripe around their left shoulder guard. So that means that left pauldron. I don't think they're all like that. Yeah, see? They're not all like that. Wikipedia is just wrong. Front tan pauldron with a white stripe, blue above the stripe, tan below for the squad leader. Captain, all blue with a white stripe. So this guy is really my captain, or I'm assuming he's the captain. He's the commissioned officer, right? The guy pointing It's just going to be my NCO. I would, if I were guessing, right? Granted, this could just be a regular ass Imperial commander. It's Star Wars. Don't try making sense of rank, Phil. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it too much. So everyone's going to get the white pauldron. I think I'm going to give... Someone actually had a good reference on this. There it is. Open image, new tab. I mean, this looks fine to me. No one's really gonna... All unique markings, blah, blah, blah. With a red band and a white stripe. Yeah, okay. Alright, everyone's just got it. Heavies are going to be blue across the top and blue down the front. Okay. So we need almost like a wolf gray. Mixed with I don't know where they were. That's okay. All right, we'll just save it. So here's what I'm looking at. So really something like this. So this kind of matches what's on the Wikipedia, right? We got shoulder white stripe. However, troopers carry no white shoulder stripe. I think we can safely do the stripe on all of them. That's fine. We don't have a dedicated sniper in this unit. We have a dedicated heavy, and we have a dedicated mortar. So I think both of those could be this blue heavy. So we'll do blue both shoulders and the facial stripe and maybe the arms. That's fine with me. And then for the captain, we won't do the captain. We'll actually do pointy guy as our squad leader. Blue tops. I don't think we're going to get across the chest. We're not. So it's just going to have to be in the pauldrons, and we're just going to have to be okay with that. I think. Yeah, here he is. So I don't think I'm going to get behind that gun super well. I don't think so. We're going to try. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Is the juice worth the squeeze is the question. So, yeah. All right. So shoulder stripes on everyone. And it's about a fifth of the way up the bottom of the pauldron is where we start that stripe. And it's about 2/5 tall with dark outlines on each side. And then for our heavy, we've got the blue face, the blue pauldrons, the blue fours. Then we'll just do white everywhere else. And then we also have the red other pauldron here. But that's mostly hidden. At least in this guy, because he's like got his arm up. You can barely see it poking out. It almost looks like a mistake. So here's the upper pauldron, and here's a tiny, tiny bit of this lower pauldron. So, I mean, we can paint it red. That's fine with me. So I probably want something darker than this. All right, so this is almost more of a maroon. So we'll go with the fisted red. And then probably our Wazdaka, which has a little more of a dark tint to it. But the blue, we still need something that's like this slate-y kind of blue. Like it's definitely a gray blue, borderline, almost a little seafoam in there. I'm not sure. So we went with something like this. Would that get us close? 50-50 of these. We'll also try out these. I think this is going to be too light, but the Fenrisian gray is real close, which is just kind of like our Wolfgay gray in the Vallejo, but it's like not. It's closer. So we'll try those. We'll see what happens. All right. So let's go with the Fenrisian gray first. I'm going to try that. But if you're just joining us, thanks for coming in, hanging out. I appreciate it. It's a nice Monday morning. Even if I'm feeling a little congested today. So it's not quite where I want it to be yet. A tiny, tiny bit of this. I'm almost out of electric blue. Okay. We'll try to make this work. So, nope, that's still pretty gray. Wait a minute. Have I had the perfect gray blue in front of me the whole time? I just made steel gray. That's all I did. That's what it looks like I did. Yeah, that's like the color. Alright, let's give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. If it doesn't look good, I'll be damned. We'll figure it out. Alright, we got our squad leader. We'll also need our 2 heavies. So in this case, this boy. I'm making him a heavy just because when they're all black guns like this, it's hard to tell. But he is... It's not the DTL. What the heck is this gun? I can't remember. It's not important. It's Star Wars guns. Alright, so squad leader. Top half, mostly, is going to be blue. I'm just bracing against my own hand here. And going in just like that. And we'll have to re-ink this section. We're obviously going to lose all the inking and shading to the underneath. Oh, it already looks better. Oh, I love it. Okay, so steel gray is what we're going for. And I really need to write this stuff down for future reference. I need to get that painting journal going. All right, so still like top half. Don't mess it up. Sorry for being heavy on the mic. Ah. Yeah, I think we're all right. The problem is I keep screwing myself out of light. There we go. I know I want to give you guys light. I also can't see. It doesn't help the mini. All right. I mean, we can make him a captain. Oh, all right. I kind of screwed up because the squad leader had both shoulders, but all right, that's fine. He's fine. He's squad leader. I'm looking at fake rank across a Reddit post that someone just drew. It's fine, Phil. Everything's fine. All right, so technically, this dude should be all shoulders. So I'm just going to do his whole pauldrons in this blue. Because he is my mortar. So I am categorizing him as heavy. Same with this guy here. There we go. We'll just get that edge. There we go. Looks better. Do the other side. I haven't been hitting the bottom of these. Like the inner rim, like here. We'll see if we need to. Not sure we do. Just gotta go up to the lip there. And I need to get under this whole thing. I probably just touched up the gun. Damn it. That's all right. It's just metallic. We can go back over it. And then since we won't really see his face, we can do the stripe over the top of the head. And I'll just leave his face unaltered. And it looks like that stripe even goes into the visor. Bring this back to here. There we go. Just like that. And I will do the same on visor. I'm just trying to mark a line. So we come down the visor. Oh, this is tough. I need to get a lapel mic for when I paint. Feel crowded. Here, let me move this over. It feels less crowded. But really, it's just the microphone. It's not. I keep tapping it. I gotta find a better way to do this. Basically, you can't see it because of a shot, but I have the mic like as close to being in frame as it can be. All right. There we go. Now the camera's overexposed. Whoa. There, that'll suffice for now. That'll work. Now we'll do the same painting on this guy. This time we actually see his face, so it should be a little easier. And he's not holding up the macro binoculars, so it's not as big of a pain in the butt. But we'll get the left pauldron. Oops. I overpainted to the second one. I'm actually fine with that. No one's going to care. Already going over rank structure? Screw it. Let's do it. There we go. There. The whole shoulder and arm is now blue. Or the upper arm plate. I don't know what to call this. Elbow plate? We'll just do it on that side. Once again, they're miniatures, so like, I don't know. And then what I can do is go over with one of those blue washes. That should make this pop a little bit. But because we can't, I mean, we could go back in with a dark wash. It's just going to darken everything down. And I really want more of a blue tone out of it. Oh, and the helmet. You know what? I'm not going to go down the face. It's too much hassle. I think it's too much hassle. We can go over the visor. That's completely fine. Everything else is going to be too much of a pain in the butt. All right. Our next, we're going to go over with the red Wazdaka. So this is, everyone's got a left arm here. And I think this is a good call on the red. It'll be different from our base rim red when we get to that step. It'll still be, it's a little more maroon. And when we hit it with, I mean, it'll pop more because it'll be white tan underneath. But we go over with a little bit of highlight if we even want to do that. I don't know if we need to. We could also just do a dark wash over it and it should be completely fine. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You're out there, thanks for hanging with us. I do appreciate you coming to listen to me rant to myself about color choices. It's always fun. And a nice way to start a Monday morning. Speaking of, my wife is calling me. We'll be right back. Here, I leave you with a shot of this. All right, sorry everybody. Monday morning logistics, always fun. We're back. Okay, so we got our blues done. We can go on ahead with our red, which I laid down. So this is going to be... I also need... Oh no, rank bars. While I'm at the rank bar... Where's my, like, blue? There we go. Our magic blue. Oh, gosh. I keep hitting the bloody thing. There we go. Get a little blue on the palette. This is just for rank bars. Nothing else. And our Evil Sons for the rank bar red. This is more of a pure red in the rank. Not the same as over there. So if he's a commander, let's say he is. Imperial Navy. Commander. Star Wars. Well, this is the chief of the Imperial Navy. Rank bars. Okay, here we go. Rank insignia plaque. So we'll actually make him a general, which is just red over blue. So that's easy enough. We'll do that. Red over blue bars. Coming right up. Where is the tiny one? Here it is. Red over blue. Not my best work. Close enough. Close enough for Imperial bureaucratic work. Okay. So, our officer's got his rank bars. Next up. Where is that image again? So, left pauldron with some yellow dots on it. I don't think we're going to get the yellow dots on it. Just because I think it's too... It's too tiny. There's not enough exposed. We're going to put it in there. Now the dog is whining. Baby girl. No. Yep. This guy, maybe. We could probably do it on him. Just going in. Get underneath this a little bit. You will definitely need to ink this because it's too bright. But I think if we... come down... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. There we go. Red pauldron. We'll touch up the other heavy. Oops. Sorry I keep bumping into the mic, guys. Like I said, when I'm painting, it's like right up on. Okay. Oh, we're so close, y'all. You're so bloody close. I don't know why I keep taking this one out. It's not like I have another big base I can put it in. It's like keep slapping the mic cable. Okay. Yeah, okay. Not too bad. What do you guys think? I know it's kind of washed out. There we go. We got some colors on the pauldrons. The rest of them are grunts. So they'll just get the red pauldron. Baby girl, can we wait 10 minutes, please? For the record, she acts like she wasn't outside 45 minutes ago. And then again at 5. So, I don't know what to do with this dog. This dog has gone to the bathroom more than I have this morning. And has eaten. All I've had is 3 cups of coffee. I love her, but she's super needy. I'm hesitant to even try to get back there. I say we just leave it here. If I can straighten up this line, I'll feel better. Beautiful. Okay. This one we could probably put the yellow dots on. Yep. This is going to be one of the tight ones. There we go. I overpainted just a tiny bit on both fronts, I think. Nah, that's okay. Let's touch up this back. Starting to thicken up on me a little bit. Oh, that might be too much water. We'll mix it in. That is too much water. That's okay. They're meant to be viewed as a unit. It's fine. Now she's moved to just staring at me from the chair next to me. A little more. Just trying to do these nice, so we don't have to go back and repaint anything. The less we have to do, the better. There we go. The officer should be done. I got his rank bars earlier. He has no pauldron. Oh, and I got all this paint in the ferrule when I was mixing it. Remember, kids, be nice to your brushes. They will take care of you if you take care of them. That might also be more of a do as I say, not as I do sort of situation. I'm notoriously bad and mean on my brushes. There's that. There's that. One more. Yeah. Whoops. think I got a little bit in here. More than I bargained for. It is black. I should be able to... Yeah, I'll just have to go back. It's alright. Alright, so now that we got those set, we can do our... What we can do is we'll do our thin Agrex wash, maybe? I could do blue on the... Yeah, okay. That's what we'll do. So we'll do blue over the blue parts. So just these dudes. And then we'll do the thinned Agrex over the other stuff. Grab my little souffle cup here that I'm using. Put this on. If I put the ink on the wet palette, it'll just soak into the paper. It's not what we want. We don't want like just all our ink going into the wet palette. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let me get a bigger brush. So all I'm doing is I'm taking my blue ink and kind of doing what we did before with flesh tone and stuff. We're doing it for these blue bits. Just kind of letting it pool in the creases. That's too much for over there. I'll start over here. Beautiful. That actually darkens out the steel really nicely. Sure not to. There we go. So now you get a little more of that blue color, a little more blue definition in there. I'm happy with that. Do the same thing for our heavy here. Or no, this is the officer. He doesn't have it all the way down the pauldron. He's just like a quarter of the way down. Or a third of the way. Just making sure to kind of keep the raised bits. Good. There we go. Bam. Okay. Last but not least on this blue touch is going to be our boy, our heavy artillery. Well, not artillery, but our mortar trooper. For this squad, it might as well be heavy artillery. Do the same thing about touching up the head here. We'll try to get this thin up front, but there are some little bit of divots along the side of the stripe here. Kind of want to get the ink in those, get them around this lip here. And then we'll just kind of mop up anything on the high side. So like there's a little bit here. There's a little bit on the front I want to make sure we get. Yeah, there we go. It can be there. I just don't want it dark. There. Okay. Anything around the corner here? I think that's okay. Okay. So there's that. Next up, I'm going to take some medium. Maybe 1 or 2 beads of this. One, 2. Go ahead and do 3. And then I'm just going to thin, hopefully, very small amount of this dark tone. Like, not even that much if I can get it. Okay, perfect. This will help thin out that dark tone a little bit. So I want to kind of do a couple things with this. I want to hit some of this, some of the pouches and stuff could use a little more, especially around, yeah, there we go. Maybe around there. Get a little more definition out of that. Go ahead and do it over the rank bars. So hopefully it'll pull and give us a little more definition on that pop. The rest is just going to be the red. Come do like a little bit here. It's still too dark. Come and do it here. Now we found it. So if we go too dark with this pass, we'll lose the pop. We don't want to do that, but we do want to get a little bit of pooling, a little bit of recessing, just to bring out those details again. So it doesn't have to be super dark, and we don't want it to be super dark because it'll start, like I said, losing that color. We don't want the color to get washed out necessarily. We just want the details. We're not trying to balance anything here. And it's already thinned, so unless you start throwing it on hard, like it's not gonna, it shouldn't interfere with anything. See if I can mop off some of that. So what I found is I can get about 3 or 4 of these models per application of this. Depending on how much is in there. So, okay. Like this guy, I knew it was still a little dark. Kind of see it. We're going to pick up some of that. We're going to use it to finish off the trooper. Just like that. Okay. All right, red armbands. Shoretroopers are closing in. Yeah. Yeah. Now that that's done, we do have the white on the opposite side. So we can do the white. I don't think I'm going to hit the outline. I just don't think I'm going to make it. if that makes sense. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Yeah, all right. Wait, so my least favorite paint to work with. Whites and yellows. Okay. All right, big deep breath all. This is the don't screw it up moment. We can help ourselves. All right. All right, these guys, they're still drying. The blues. So we'll leave them out of it for now. They'll be last. So we'll start with the regular dudes. And this guy's got 2 sets of ammo holsters on him. Not what I wanted. Oh, bollocks. All right. Flew too close to the sun. Oh no. I came across that real weird. No. Don't suck, Phil. Don't suck. We'll re-ink the whole bloody thing. Okay. More white shoulders in there. So just that one sucks. Just that one's real bad. About to be 4 for 4 here, so I feel pretty confident. Just going over. Wind the line from the edge, bringing it back to the middle, up and over the seam there. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. But, you know, what can we do? One, painting on stream is always harder than in real life. 100%. If a miniature painter tells you it isn't, they are lying. Unless you're already painting like with a scope. If you're painting with some sort of like scoped setup, then yeah, I could see that being exactly the same. But if you're used to doing it just squinting at the thing, like I am, this is not easier. Probably about 2 foot away from what I'm normally would paint with. All right, more armbands. Guys, we're so close now. Cannot believe how close we are. I mean, I can. We've been painting these for like 4 or 5 streams. So I'm glad we're getting much closer. I'm much happier. Alright, the heavies got him on both sides. The officer just has it. The NCO has it just on the left side. Or what I'm calling the NCO. Quit painting your hand, Phil. Okay. Okay, coming back over this side. Could be worse. Could always be worse. Well, it's going to look a little wavy. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Up and over. Just down the back. Like so. And we'll clean up by coming back the other way. Beautiful. And this is really painted. This is thick over here. Clean that up. There we go. Apparently Mara's going to let everyone know that there's stuff going on. All right, so we'll go for about 20 more minutes and I got to go get ready for work. Thank you for hanging out with us. Samu, I hope you're having a great day. Huh. So we'll start off with a new shop T-bone on these bases. And then we'll work our way up. The Screaming Skull. And then on to a pure white highlight. Where are you? There you are. Yep. Trusty old brush here. Put it here for now. Cup. Now we get to have a little fun. Just going to come back over some of this rock base here. I'm just doing a very light dry brush of this bone color. We're going to bring it up from here. This is going to be like our initial dry brush layer. Basically, we want to leave some of the color variation that the contrast gave us, which we were using Sand Golem for. But we want to elevate it just a little bit. And we're going to do everything here. We're going to do the flat bits. We're going to do the raised bits. Some of these guys, I got like ferns and stuff we're going to put on this base. So some fun textures and additions to play with. But we need to get the sand down first. And remember, kind of left that darker under the trooper to give almost an implied shadow. See, especially around the heels here. Well, maybe not. That isn't all shadow. There's like an actual tone shift underneath him a little bit. All right. This guy, it's not even I mean, it's a dry brush, but we're really just going to try to coat some of this. There we go. We can blur it out a little bit. Yeah, see? There we go. Just going to get all of this highlighted. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, too much. No, look at that in there. Come back over, get the rest of this stuff. We really don't want this to be yellow. We want this to be more of like a white sand. So it's okay if we lose depth. I mean, we don't lose texture depth. That's not like physical depth, but we do kind of want to lose some color depth, I guess. I don't know. Am I saying the right thing? I'm not. Guys, I was a music nerd. So if any visual artists out there know what the heck I'm talking about, feel free to correct me. So I have no idea most times. Coming in. Yeah, just taking some of this yellow off, getting the highlights. It can stay as an under, like, it's fine. That's why we used it. This one's going to need a little more love. Yeah, really brighten a lot of this up if we can. This one's too dark. Remember to take it to the edge. So for where this stuff meets water, oh, that's our screaming skull already. More Shabti, please. Oh, too much. And it's I just full feral shot. Damn it. Now this thing wasn't already coated in friggin' paint anyway, but okay. There you go, just a little bit. Bring all that out. Like I said, we don't want to lose any of the texture depth. Just some of the color depth. I don't know where that red flake came from. There it is. Just like this. Yep. I think this guy's still a little too dark. Once again, it's okay if this gets on the boots. Because it's, you know, you get sand and crunch everywhere. Dust and... Okay. Last but not least, our mortar trooper. There we go. Get some of that. Get some of that. There we go. Oops, knocking off some of the sands. Not something we necessarily want to do. gone too hard, Captain. Oh, I'm sorry. No one clip that. That's terrible. Just awful. Yeah. There we go. So, we're going to take it up a notch with our Screaming Skull. Same thing. A little lighter pass this time. Not nearly as heavy. This is just, again, grayed up a little bit. Sorry for the flashing lights. I just need to shake the heck out of this stuff. I'm just finishing this little highlight. All the bases. There we go. Then we'll come over one more time with a white. Then we're going to be ready for our water. Get these guys in their native habitat. They are shore troopers after all. We definitely want to see them next to some water. Definitely want to see them next to some water. Yeah. We're just gonna need like a tiny bit more. We were so close. Almost nailed it. Almost had it. Bourbon coffee over here. Just coming in like this. Yeah, there we go. All right. Last but not least, our ultra white light highlight. I think I just went with white. Like, to be frank, I don't. And a lot will go a long way here. We're not going too crazy. Very, very light. Just like that. Very, very light. Just like that. So a lot will go a long way, or a little will go a long way. We're already 4 or 5 troopers in. We even have to reload the brush. And we'll need to be extra careful with this new reload. So it would be easy to just take it over the edge. We don't want to lose the yellow color. This is just about highlighting the tippy tops of this texture here. We start smothering it on. It's going to look rough. There we go. Now we got more paint off the brush. We can come in with this dude. Get it a little bit harder. Beautiful. There we go. We'll add some color mojo. There we go. That's fine. Guy's going to be completely underwater. So I don't particularly care about it. Go back in. This is a guy who's basically already dead. That's okay. I don't know. He looks fine. The heavy looks fine. Just a tiny bit of sand along the edge here. This will actually probably help us dust this rock a little bit. Yeah, we'll just hit the edges ever so slightly here. Help pick out some of those straight lines. Yeah. Last but not least, our mortar trooper. Go in. I'm even hitting this rock. Once again, we're not going too crazy here. We don't want to really change the color a whole lot. Yeah. We got some shore troopers now. They're on shore. Look at that. All right, what do we do today? We got our base dry brushing done. We got our captain rank insignia. We got shoulders done. We've got all that done. We are super close. I'm thinking next time we'll do a tiny bit of touch up. We'll do so bright. Let me see if I can change this. Where are you? Here you are. Just high contrast. No, contrast we kind of want. Not so high we lose it. Gamma? He's looking okay. Yeah. Coming together nicely. I don't have time to do anything else today with that. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out today. I appreciate it. It makes my Monday a little better, to be honest. I'll have to sit here in silence and do this by myself. I can talk, or at least rant at you guys. Which is somewhat cathartic. In the times we live in. Everything's interesting. Everything's a new day. But I think 1 or 2 more sessions, these guys are going to be done. Get some glamour shots in. We'll get all of that posted to Instagram. Wow, that took a minute. And yeah, I think we're doing okay. So I think to head out, we're going to raid Esmeralda. I do appreciate you hanging with me. She's still on. Is she gone? No, she's still on. Well, I feel bad if it's just me. That's okay. Well, hold up. All right. We'll raid together. If you haven't seen Esmeralda, she is a miniature painter. Streams 2 times a week. Well, she's doing some, I don't know what to call it, overly sexual stuff at the moment, but we'll raid her. Okay.